Hey guys, Sword Ryujin here, making you another YouTube video for today. Now, in the same stream that we're talking about, the Nintendo Direct, which I talked about Project Treasure, I wanted to also talk about Monster Hunter Cross, Monster Hunter X, whatever it is. And I'm going to say this as neutrally as I can and look at both sides of the fence. Now, I like Monster Hunter. I do. I have Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for my PlayStation Portable, and I also have Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for my Wii U. I have yet to pick up Monster Hunter 4, so I cannot speak from that. But what I will say is that I like Monster Hunter because it's a skill-based game, sort of like how Dark Souls is. Eventually you learn the strategy to kill the monster, or capture whatever creature it is you're trying to. You learn how to craft armors and weapons that are efficient to what you want to do. I like that aspect of it, so I am in no way dissing Monster Hunter. But what I will say is this. I feel as though with Monster Hunter Cross, it's too soon. Well, what do I mean by that? We just got Monster Hunter 4. What was it? Just last year? Are we starting to do yearly releases for Monster Hunter now? Is that what this is coming down to, Capcom? Have you turned into a Ubisoft and, you know, all these other developers that feel like you have to have a yearly release? Is that what's going on? Because I'm not on board for that. I'm not. This is too soon after Monster Hunter 4 for my taste, and I don't like the way that it looks. I'm feeling like, okay, it's coming out for the 3DS, so it's not like it's coming out for the new Nintendo 3DS. At least my understanding is it's not coming out for the new Nintendo 3DS. So you're not taking advantage of the new hardware. You're taking advantage of the old hardware that you already have Monster Hunter 4. So it's probably just a reskin of the Monster Hunter 4 game. I don't understand why this is acceptable. People are getting excited about it. It seems like it's a little bit too soon for me now. There's nothing about Monster Hunter Cross that turns me off. Because again, it's Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. I like the concept of it. It is the best tail game in the world. Because it literally is telling you what you do. You're going to go out, you're going to hunt monsters. You can't go wrong with that. But at the same time, just as with Call of Duty, and just like what I'm starting to get frustrated about with the Assassin's Creed games, is that at some point, it's enough. Give us time to miss the game. There's nothing about Monster Hunter Cross that couldn't wait until next year, or even 2017. Nothing. You could have waited for the next generation hardware to come out. You could have waited another year and maybe used the new Nintendo 3DS's advanced hardware. Something. There appears to be nothing about this, at least at this moment. Maybe when I reveal more about it, I'll change my mind and I'll change my tune. But just based upon its initial reveal, there was nothing about Monster Hunter Cross that appears to me, nothing that appears as though this is going to be any different than Monster Hunter 4. And the fact that, because what I mean by that is like, when they showed off Monster Hunter 4, for example, excuse me a moment. When they showed off Monster Hunter 4, they showed the acrobatic portions of it. They're like, well, man, that's completely different from Monster Hunter 3. You couldn't do that in Monster Hunter 3. Monster Hunter 3 focused on swimming underwater. I haven't seen much about this that really shows that it's any different from the previous installments in the series. And it's starting to make me worried that Capcom is going to start focusing on, well, we made a lot of money off of 4, we're making money off of the DLC that's coming out for 4, we need to do this again. That's all I'm worried about, is that Monster Hunter's name and reputation is going to start becoming tainted and garnished. And, you know, there's going to be this weird gray area with it, just for the sake of making money. But again, that's my 2 cents, guys. I don't feel like I'm dragging out this video too much longer, because I think it pretty much made my point. I'm not quite sure how to feel when it comes to Monster Hunter Cross. I'm not really excited for it like I am with Project Treasure, but it's something that I don't really give two craps about. I kind of want to hear more about it, but just as of right now, it just, I don't know, it feels a little too soon. That would be like Sony saying, hey, here's the PS5 right now. Oh yeah, you knew that we were working on the PS5, but here it is right now. You just had the PS4 come out, and it's only been out a couple of years, and it's selling really well. No, it's out now. Well, that's just sort of how I feel about this. There's no reason why Monster Hunter 4 couldn't have continued to be supported with DLC. If you wanted to come out with maybe more missions, you could have sold that as DLC. There was no reason to come out with another game except to make more money, which I know, that is the bottom line for companies like Capcom and any business. But at the same time, you could have waited, I guess. But again, that's my 2 cents, guys. Make sure that you share your thoughts in the comments down below. Feel free to join the discussion. But keep it as civil as possible, please. I appreciate you watching. As always, have a good one.